SMT Nation, we back. In today's video, we're going to be looking at market trends, industry trends that the consumer like yourself need to know about. Something I've already spoken to previously in some recent video and offered my commentary. It looks like these concepts, these topics, these predictions that I've made, they're starting to gather some momentum in like the media now. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Stories from Fierce Telecom and the author Dan O'Shea. Providers weigh price hikes as consumers more jittery than ever. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Anyways, executives from AT&T and Verizon both seem to leave the door open to the possibility this week, but new research, EY suggested, that could be a very risky move. This is something that I've tagged Verizon on before on Twitter. Both Verizon CEO Hans Vestberg and AT&T COO Jeff McElfresh, speaking separately at this week's UBS Global Conference, hinted at rate hikes as being on the table as companies continue to look for ways to meet expectations, maintain financial health amid economic uncertainty. McElfresh used the term balanced play when discussing rate hikes as one of the many levers that AT&T could pull. Hans Vestberg, the CEO of Verizon, said they could make price cuts in some areas and price hikes in others. Additionally, McElfresh said, I think there's an opportunity for us to adjust and tune our product offers and pricing in the future so that we have some ARPU accretion and still have that possibility in the future. I absolutely do. All right, so when we're getting this kind of language like from these CEOs and CFOs and COOs and all that, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion because we saw this play out in 2022. When they spoke about price hike potential, they did it. All right, so just we anticipate that this is probably going to be happening in 2023 as well. 60% of customer households have responded that they are, quote, worried about future increases in broadband subscription prices. Furthermore, 45% say they believe they overpay for content services. 44% say they believe their broadband provider doesn't do enough to direct them to the best deal. The best deal is often not the most profitable for the company, so I think that's where the disconnect is between the consumer and the provider. Okay, so additionally, it goes on to speak about prioritizing social tariffs and programs for helping people stay connected during the pandemic and all those situations from a couple of years ago. But all those things are in the past, and now you're basically left to dry in an economy that seems to be fading in terms of how everything is being portrayed in the street. Workforce changes also additionally could be coming to the forefront. I know a lot of companies have tried to go back to a fully in-person model, the corporate model where you're back in the office, you're back in the workplace, the old traditional one. But probably the best thing moving forward for companies is to embrace a hybrid model where it's partially remote, maybe remote for some job positions and some people, and then partially in person, whatever is best for the organization, but it's got to remain something that's, you know, light-footed, fleet-footed and adjustable and malleable. So we'll see how that plays out. But again, this is a concept I think that is inevitable and impossible to avoid. I think some people obviously don't like to hear this, but there's no reason to put up the blinders so you don't see what's happening in front of your eyes. I think this is just something that's coming down the pipeline here, and we need to put it, on the forefront as to what could, happen and develop here in the up and coming months. I'd say over the course of the next 2 quarters, the risk of price increases are very much in play. In fact, I would be surprised if, like, say, for example, Verizon didn't institute some sort of price hike by February. That would shock me if they did not. AT&T, I would expect probably sometime around the same time or after that. Who knows? But they're never going to push the cost onto themselves. They will always push any cost, onto the consumer. That's how businesses work. That's what they do. But hey, got to stay informed, guys. And this is just what we do here on the SMT. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links are in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Y'all are the best. Thank you for all that you do. And I'll leave you with some words of positivity as we head out this video. Every new day is an opportunity to be great. Go out there and be great. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.